A video for my consciousness. My grandfather and my grandmother, it's just the two of them. My mother and my father, it's just the two of them. Plus me, make number 5. But it's impossible. Because that means there's one side is missing. My grandmother on my mother's side and my grandmother on my father's side is missing. My grandfather on my mother's side and my grandfather on my father's side is missing. So now, my grandmother and my grandmother and my grandfather and my grandfather and my mother and my father plus me make number 7. Right? The woman and the man who have sex to make my mother, the woman and the man who have sex to make my father, and then I become the number 7. It doesn't matter. My brother come next after me, he's the number 7. My sister come, he's the number 7. Because it's always gonna take a woman and a man to make the mother, a woman and a man to make the father, plus the father and the mother and the child make number 7. So everybody is number 7. It doesn't take the number 7 child like Michael Jackson to become the number 7. In the stomach of the mother, he was alone. That body was alone. Even if it's 2 of them in the body is separate. Every child is number 7. So, I am number 7, and the way I see my world and all the deceiving things I've seen and all the distraction that is coming from North Korea and South Korea, East Coast, West Coast bullshit, the North and the South gonna get a fight. Pyongyang the last time, Pyongyang was very sick, he's gonna die. But lately, when the girl put on CNN, when I visited her 2 days ago, I saw they were showing Pyongyang is looking all fresh up. So there's something with this Bin Laden, all this government deceiving bullshit. They're all sitting in United Nations acting all this garbage to deceive me. And the war in Iraq, I'm watching a movie the last time from Leonardo DiCaprio about this guy who is in charge to build the planes, and they're showing him getting a plane crash. He's crashing on top of the roof, and the plane was so damaged, his face was so burned. It makes me think, what the fuck is real there anyway? Just because they're showing Saddam Hussein was hanged doesn't mean he's dead. Just because they're showing Saddam Hussein children being killed, they put them on the table, it doesn't mean they're really dead. So if the movie can show you someone's face blown up, and a real life is also a movie, the only thing propaganda to do reduction, that will. But propaganda for them to kill somebody who is the president, whose arm has been shaken by the father of President Bush. So there's a question. Saddam Hussein has to step down, take him to another country, give him a villa, and then pretend, make a plastic surgery, something, a body look like a mask, and then hang it there and showing us on TV. It's New Year's Eve where we're about to kill Saddam Hussein. But that's cool. It's okay to kill the rest of the people because the president has been taken somewhere where he's getting the time of his life. point is, killing the body, it doesn't mean the energy that drives the body is dead. When Saddam Hussein is sleeping in the night, the energy that's come inside of Saddam Hussein and taking the microphone and say all the words he want to say, and Saddam Hussein goes to sleep, but the energy is still talking. It doesn't mean because the body is sleeping in the graveyard, meaning the energy with the voice is really dead. Until people understand, the man with the voice of 50 years old, that voice has been there, and that voice will stay 50. A 9-month-old doesn't speak. A 50 years of age voice will always be a 50 years old. It doesn't mean because the face is different, meaning the 50 years old man who is talking is not still talking. So in my own point of view, I've come to my own conclusion that in my world what I'm living, I've seen a lot of people stranded in the airports, and they can show me on the TV that those people who stranded in the airport, those particular people, the ones who telling the weather, no, the plane will not fly, but they refuse to tell the people. They sell the ticket and they get them there and tape them and replaying it, whilst they're taking the body, getting rid of their bodies. And people all over the world are popping out babies in order for them to control those same adults. When they raise them up 20 years later, they're gonna give them a job, let them move country to country so they can connect again. Now, a lot of people shadow in the TV, a lot of people shadow in YouTube, but they don't exist anymore. A lot of accounts I'm checking, the people are dismissing. A lot of invisible people in YouTube. But it's funny that you can still have 220 abonnees when 50 of the abonnees, their account is not working anymore. The only thing you need to see is a number. Doing the reduction is going perfectly smooth. People are telling what the government is planning. Taping their shadow when the shadow is still playing and the bodies are still sleeping. It's the same way the shadow can still be playing and the bodies are dead. Sleeping in the bedroom and being 6 feet, that's no different because the shadow that drives the body is in the next town. When 1,000 people are sleeping in the hospital waiting for miracle, and 1,000 people are dead on the other side. The 1,000 who are dead, their soul become the little children, 1,000 new babies. The only difference why they are 1,000, because last year there was only 30 young babies. Now they need 130 young babies. So the 30 babies that went on, the 1,000 babies that become little babies, the only difference is, don't worry, if they don't have mothers and fathers, it doesn't matter. There is a system that's going to raise them. The system need to raise people they can control. They don't need people who are free thinking like me. They don't need them. So, for as long as we have a system that's the body always believe what they see in front of the mirror, they believe that's them. This is my name, this is my face, this is my job. I'm so fucking lucky. But they forget when they're sleeping, they're not saying those things to themselves. For as long as the little energy I'm watching right in front of me right now, which is inside my eyes, wherever my eyes look, it is there. It's not just it's a face, a real face, live face that doesn't eat food, but I eat the food. When I don't eat the food, the body is dead. The energy cannot use my body to translate what the energy want to say. So the end of the day, I know there's something going on here. Every single human being, the body that came out of another body that doesn't have a name, doesn't drive by themselves. And for as long as the body of the people, we never understand the difference between the negative and the positive energy, and they are the same one who losing their best friends, and they wonder why they have to go to the graveyard to say hi to them. You know, you cannot tell your best friend a secret when they are alive, but you can go to their graveyard and you can tell them all your secrets. But when you think no one is watching you, someone is watching you. You know, going to the church, you're going to tell the pastor what you did wrong. But you forget there's a man or a woman sitting in there with a tape recorder. And 10 years later, they can call you on a TV show and tell you they're speaking to your dead loved ones. But you cannot get me in the church. You never can get me in the church, you know. People going to church, praying to God. Yeah? I don't pray to nobody I cannot see. If I have to pray, I pray to the wind inside of me. Because for as long as I know, every single human being that is older than my body, that body and my body is no different. I am the body they let go. Only I look brown, but the only reason why they stay that color because their mothers and fathers are vitiligo. People don't like to hear it, but that's why you have sun cream. It looks beautiful, it looks fancy, it looks posh and blue eyes, but it is vitiligo. So understand, if the man who is vitiligo is taking the umbrella to tell you, if you don't like the sunlight, take the umbrella yourself, and he's singing the song Black and White, when he's a black man, you this and that, it is real. The umbrella is to tell you, take an umbrella if you don't like the sunlight. But at the end of the day, that man, his name is not real because he's presumed dead. But if you take a look at him, take a look at when he was young, he's still talking. He have a different voice. When he was this age, he's still talking. He have a different voice. When he's the age what you believe he was, he's still talking. He have a different voice. When you watch all the young stars that growing up in front of the TV, what's the difference with their age when they're 10 years old and the rest of the 10 years old in the world? They take the age of the adults, but their baby body is the same age as the people in the world. So you can capture the energy by watching them, but you forget to capture your energy. But your energy is inside of the faces over there. I say it again, the only reason why you have your face what you have is because the mother and the father that was chosen for you look like that. That's why you have your face. If your mother choose the other guy, your face will be different. Your father choose the other woman, your face will be different. So until you learn to forget the face you're watching in the mirror and ask yourself, who is driving you when you're not the same one still talking in the videos? I know who drive me. I know I'm not in the videos. The energy, the voice is in the videos. The body know I'm not in the video. But the voice is in the video. But this world, they judge the body by the voice, not by the action. But until you understand, when you shoot a body, you catch a dead body, but you don't catch the voice. Because the voice is gone. Only thing you get is a dead body, which is nothing but a waste condom. Only they keep it for over 30 years.